Every coffee needs a lotus.
Okay, welcome back. So, Attorney Zag, before I read the questions, please allow me first to greet our viewers who are watching right now, all the way from Albay, Bacolod, Baguio, Bulacan, Cabanatuan, Cagayan de Oro, Cavite, Cebu, Coron, Palawan, wow, Davao, Iloilo, La Union, Laguna, Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu, Nueva Ecija, Quezon Province, and Tarlac. Thank you for joining us today. And of course, I would like to greet as well Mr. Ricor Masilang from Rizal. She's watching at our FB Live. Of course, Learning Joan Adarna. She's watching from Hawaii. And Lizzie Sapurong Flores. Hello, hello, hello there. And now let's start our Q&A portion. For Zoom participants, please type in your questions at the Q&A box. For
Okay.
Zoom live questions, please click the raise hand button to notify the administrator and I will call on your name. And for our Facebook and YouTube live viewers, please type in your questions at the comment box. So, let's start. Attorney.
Irish, I just wanted to make a
Yes.
comment. There's a comment here na natuwa naman ako from Josile Alvarez. So, thank you, Attorney Zag. It was explained so clearly. Yeah, no need for PowerPoint. Thank you so much. I really took the effort na ipa-simplify. I'm glad you guys are finding
I
it
agree.
useful.
I agree. Mhm. Okay. So, from anonymous attendee, can an employer retrench an employee with immediate effect and just include the monetary equivalent of 30-day notice along with the separation pay?
Okay. So,
Agad-agad, attorney.
mm-mm. There's a gray area there. Kasi, how do I explain this? Ang sinasabi kasi sa labor code, 'di ba 30 days kailangan nandun 'yon to be able to, well, number one, allow the employee to look for work, 'di ba? And actually there's another basis for that. The 30 days is there to allow the dole to investigate if ever tama ba yung claim na ginagawa mo. So for me, a safer way of doing this, uh, pwede ba na yung effectivity date, i-shorten ko, then babayaran ko na to? Safer way, I'll just treat it as the 30 days, pero hindi mo kailangan pumasok. So effectively, I think it will be the same na parang, okay, employee isn't there, hindi nagre-report. If you want to go look for work outside, go ahead, okay na. But you have complied with the 30 days and allowing the government to do a double check in case they choose to.
So,
So,
meaning parang work from home sila, attorney. Parang
pwede
ganon.
rin. Pwede
Because of
rin. But,
some businesses, yung non-essentials are closed, di ba? Temporarily closed. Hindi
true.
pwedeng magbukas. So, paano sila magpapasok ng employee?
Yes. And another thing that I'm thinking of here is what's the benefit ko sakali na you just want the employee out of your payroll or gusto niyo mabigyan na ng clearance? Parang wala ako nakikita masyadong advantage. So if it were me, I would probably go with the more conservative side. On paper, at least I'll keep it to the 30 days. Sasagarin ko yun para anytime that the DOLE wants to counter check or make clarifications, it's available. Empleyado mo siya for the next 30 days. But you don't have to ask them to report.
I
I
see.
think that's
Attorney, I have comments here to lessen the
Mhm.
emotional pain sa employee and para di na daw po masabotahe yung work just in case.
Sure. As I told you guys, di ba, pwede namang hindi na ninyo ipag-report. But insofar as the employment on paper is concerned, yung 30 days kailangan pasok po yun. Or you can actually limit the participation of the employee within the workplace. There are some people na kung sakaling pinapasok yung employee na for retrenchment, ang ginagawa po, binibigyan ng ibang assignment outside or they have them process the clearance or siguro hanggang sa files lang, hindi na po pinapahawak ng active cases. I won't be able to give a comprehensive na sagot dito because this question, it's not just on the legal side, it also touches on the operational side. And on the operational side, I will defer to you guys on how to limit the risk. Kasi syempre operations na yan, labas na yung legal dyan. You guys are the experts when it comes to managing operational issues. Okay, so yun lang. Siguro, I don't think I will be able to give an answer for everyone, Irish, but for me, safer talaga. Just keep it for the 30 days and then limit participation if needed. Yun
Okay,
ang
thank you,
masasabi ko doon.
attorney.
Irish, do you mind if
So,
I choose some of the questions? May mga
sure,
nadaanan ako na,
sir.
na
Okay po.
actually nagustuhan ko. Sabi ko, uy, okay to. I think maraming matutulungan to. Okay, so the next one is, okay, the next one is, what's the best way to explain that their contract ended because of not meeting the regularization criteria? They are probationary and they can't be accepted because company is just minimizing expenses. Nako, okay. Medyo magkaiba po ito, ha? Okay. So guys, I'll give you guys a free crash course on labor law. Medyo labas na to sa topic, but it's very important that you guys understand this. And it means a lot to me kung solid yung understanding you here. Okay, for probationary employees, what rights do they have, yung probationary? The probationary employees have similar rights to any other kind of employee, di ba? Okay, so ano lang ang pinagkaiba pagdating sa probationary employee? If they fail to reach the criteria for regularization, under the law, they're fair game. Pwede mong tanggalin for failure to meet standards. Kaya lang, medyo may nakikita akong problema dito sa tanong, anonymous attendee. Kasi what you guys are saying is, hindi performance ng probationary employee yung pinag-uusapan natin. Ang pinag-uusapan po natin here is hindi sila pwedeng matanggap kasi walang pera ang kumpanya right now to absorb them. Now, legally, kung ako yung abogado ng probationary employee, unang thinking ko dyan, sandali, walang kasalanan ng kliyente ko. Di ba? Kasi kung gano'n na situation, it appears to me that they are complying with the standards for regularization. Now, if tatanggalin mo because walang pera, then the proper ground would be retrenchment. So magkaiba po yun, di ba? So pag tinanggal mo yung probationary employee because hindi po nag-comply sa standards, no need for separation pay, hindi ka nag-passive. But if you take them out as a result of losses or kakapusin talaga ng pera, then I would say that they should be subjected to the same benefits as if they were any other retrenched employee. So magkaka-separation fee.
Meaning Attorney Zag, even probationary employees are entitled for separation pay.
In my opinion, yes. Kasi the law didn't make a distinction naman. And ang thinking kasi namin, kung walang distinction na pwede namin pagbasihan, we'd rather go to the safer side. So that's how I treat it. Again, kung sakaling may probationary employees ka na, well, medyo may mga sablay sa performance, then use that, di ba? Pero tanggalin natin with the proper ground. Ang wag na wag po natin gagawin, nako, kulang ng pera yung kumpanya. Nako, kailangan natin magtipid. Maghanap ka ng probationary dyan, tapos gawaan mo na lang ng performance evaluation na patalo. We don't do that, guys. We don't. Pwede kayong balikan dyan, ha? Wag. But that being said, kung sakaling may kakulangan man yung probationary, I think now would be a good time kung sakali na you hold them accountable for failure to qualify. At least makabawas. Again, kung valid lang ha, na meron, wag kayo mag-iimbento. Bad yan, bad.
Okay, we have Zoom live question from Mar Placa. Can you please unmute your audio and enable your camera, Mar Placa? Okay, again, Mar Placa.
Ayaw ni Mark, ako na lang muna.
If none, okay, what about Emily Joy Gakad? Miss Emily, are you ready to ask your question? Let's just wait. I think she's just connecting. Please unmute your audio.
Irish, actually may tanong din dito na I want to answer, ha?
Sure, sir.
After
po.
Okay.
Miss Emily, are you ready?
Yes, actually, good afternoon, Attorney.
Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon, Irish. Actually, I already typed in my question. I was asking if it is okay to combine the criteria that you recommended earlier in one group of retrenchment. For instance, we're planning to have retrenchment in 2 months. So is it okay to combine status, voluntary performance, and seniority?
For me, that would actually bolster your legal position. Mas gusto ko po yun. Kasi instead of using just one objective standard, isipin mo, pinaghalo-halo mo pa. And then kung may maisip ka pa na iba, as long as it's objective, and alam mo na, kaya mong i-defend, I don't see any reason, Emily, why you shouldn't do it.
Okay, Attorney, thank
Combination
you.
is good. Okay yan. Irish, ito pala, may mga sasagutin lang ako.
Thank you, Miss Emily. Okay. Sure, sir.
So ito nakita ko, Anonymous attendee, can employers ask for volunteers when planning to retrench? I covered this in part 2 of the talk. Yes, you can. And I wanted to add something to it. Guys, warning lang, sometimes ang employer nababaliktad po ang dating. Nako, pinilit po kami na mag-resign or pinilit po kami ng employer namin na umalis. So, you want to ensure na kung sakaling meron po kayong call for voluntary, you have to emphasize voluntary resignation kung sakaling may gustong umalis. So, the question you may be asking is, Attorney, how do you do it? Well, easiest way is number 1, pwedeng maglabas ka ng memo wherein, ayun, black and white, malinaw talaga na ito voluntary po, walang pilitan. Kung sino lang po ang gustong ma-consider for severance package, please approach HR. So that's 1, written. Number 2, actually pwedeng kung sakaling may town hall kayo, you can record it. You can record it. Wala naman pong masama na you have recording of the offer. Again, ang iniiwasan po natin dito, yung tipong babalik na rin po kayo sa dulo. Yan ang galit na galit ako. Yung parang yung employer, ginawa na nga lahat ng pagpuprotekta sana sa employee, lahat ng ways, nagbawas na sa marketing, nagbawas na sa procurement, pero at the end of the day, biglang babalik na rin ang employee. It's very sad. So I want you to have evidence showing that you ask for it voluntarily. Is that clear, guys? Very important yan, guys. You have to have evidence na pwedeng gamitin ng legal. Okay? There's another question here. Irish, I'm taking over. Pasensya ka na.
Sure, sir. Sige po. No problem.
I feel are important. Companies bankrupt and about to close. Do they need to pay the separation pay? What are your recommendations when the company runs out of funds? You might want to take a look at another authorized cause for termination. Kung sakaling nauubusan na po ng pondo yung kumpanya and magsasara na po, ang tama po na authorized cause for termination, hindi na po retrenchment. Ang dapat pong ginagamit ninyo, closure na. Ngayon, kapag closure ang ginamit, no need for separation pay if the closure is as a result of financial losses. So for this anonymous attendee's question, I think that would be the right course of action. Not retrenchment, wherein you have to pay separation pay. Kung talagang magsisis na po ng operations yung buong kumpanya, you might want to consider closure. Okay? Malaking pagkakaiba po yun.
What if, attorney, kung
yes.
attorney, sorry to disrupt you. What if, like, for example, every businesses nowadays, tinatry nila to recover. Mm-hmm. But then yun nga, one thing is nag-retrenchment. But the company is not, kumbaga parang hindi kaya to pay the separation pay of the retrenched employees.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But not to the point na closure.
Okay. So for me, it can be up for negotiations. Practically speaking, guys, wala kasing sinasabi sa labor code na, na pwede naman pag-usapan yan, but in practicality, you actually can. So kung sakaling wala talaga perang kayang ilabas na isang bulto, what I would recommend, company, kausapin na lang ninyo na maayos yung employee. Na parang, employee, this is the payment plan. Bigyan nyo kasi ng plano. Na tipong pwede bang mag-installment kami or kahit kalahati ilalabas ko na, and then ito pwede naman na i-installment plan natin. If the employee agrees, no problem. I'm not seeing any problem there. Usually hindi lang nako-consider to ng mga employers kasi hindi nila alam na pwede palang pag-usapan. Yan. So try to talk it out. Assuming na hindi pumayag, well, legally speaking, guys, you are liable for that as the employer. Wala akong magagawa about it. That's the labor code speaking. So pag tinanggal mo, that yung dulo ng 30 days, that entitles them to that amount. So from that day, moving forward, liable ka na. So, ayun, that's it. That's the reality of that.
Okay.
Okay. Ay, ito. Maganda to. How does separation pay differ from severance pay? Okay. Number one, separation pay kasi nasa labor code. Severance pay, wala po. Severance pay, it's a term used by some companies na minsan, o ito yung itatawag namin dun sa ibibigay naming package. So wala pong specific definition about severance pay. So kung ako tatanungin ninyo, attorney, what's the technical term? Well, separation pay ang alam namin. Yun yung training namin sa labor code. Ano po yung severance pay? Tanong mo kung saan mo narinig. Kasi it can differ between companies. Okay? So, ako naman, from my experience, severance pay sometimes refers to parang financial assistance. Na tipong after yung final pay, after yung separation pay, nagbibigay pa ng bulto na amount na pampalubag-loob. Usually, that is what it pertains to. But again, nagbabago-bago po ng definition depending on the company. You might want to ask the company which is involved in this for their own particular definition. Next question here, are there risks about putting employees on furlough? Okay, so furlough, ginagamit siya na term usually in the States. Anong ibig sabihin ng furlough? Furlough, parang pahinga ka muna, wala kaming maibigay na trabaho. Or more often than not, parang ang dating niyan, floating status. Floating status, may trabaho ka pa pero hold ka muna, hahanap kita ng assignment. Maximum 6 months. Retrenchment, wala na talaga, suko na ako. Tatanggalin na kita from the team kasi suko na ako na mahahanapan kita ng trabaho. So are there risks? Well, yes, pero this is not the venue for that kasi we're talking about retrenchment here. I just wanted to make a distinction because furlough is sometimes used to describe retrenchment as well. Ayun. So magkaiba po kasi retrenchment at floating status. Okay? Irish, ito may tanong dito na gusto ko. Angelica de la Cruz. So one of our personnel has not been reporting to work from March 17 to date. We have tried sending him a memorandum, notice of specific charge, with an order to explain. We will also send a notice of admin hearing, but we believe he will not receive the letter. Is this a cause for termination? Okay. Medyo difficult topic, but marami kasing empleyado takot ngayon pumasok. Aminin na natin, times are different right now. Marami pong empleyadong takot. Now, ang tanong po is, employers, may right ba kami, yung employers nagtatanong, attorney, may right ba kami na pabalikin yung mga empleyado namin sa trabaho? So, before that can be answered, may tanong ako dun sa employer. Number one, nag-comply ka ba dun sa regulations na binigay ng DOLE at saka ng DTI? It's the interim guidelines for operations right now. So yung office ba may pinoprovide, sample nagpinoprovide ba kayo na hand sanitizers, alcohol, nililinis ba lahat, may distancing ba lahat ng mga ng mga areas ng mga empleyado ninyo, hindi ba sila nagkakahawaan ng hininga because they're too close? As long as you can assure me that you are complying with the interim guidelines for operations right now issued by the DOLE and the DTI, then that gives you the right to compel workers to come to work. Now, may dagdag dyan na complication. Are you guys aware na MECQ tayo uli bukas? Sa mga hindi pa nakakasagap ng balita, balik MECQ tayo bukas guys, NCR and mga kalapit na provinces. And what's the implication? Wala na naman tayong transportation. So my question here is, itong taong to, bakit ba ayaw bumalik ng trabaho? Baka naman talagang walang masakyan. Ibang usapan kung lahat ng standards ginawa na ng kumpanya, but ginawa na ng kumpanya. Plus, Diyos ko, may shuttle pa. Sinusundo na ng kumpanya. Kung ayaw pa rin, ibang usapan na yan. Di ba? For me, I would probably hold them accountable under AWOL. For those of you guys who need help with AWOL nga pala, you can just go to legalguide.ph. There's a course there. First 3 classes are free. I have a whole workshop on AWOL. So baka lang makatulong. Irish, remember that? We discussed that in a previous workshop. Apparently, meron pa rin pala.
Attorney Sag.
Yes, apparently may mga tao pa rin pala who are encountering problems with that. Oh, sandali. Irish, which reminds me, ayan, 425 na. And I wanted to offer some help for those of you guys who are still struggling with this topic. Tanong ko muna, how many of you guys found this useful? Type it in the chat box. Useful ba? Useful? Useful?
Type yes in the chat
Okay,
box.
I'm seeing
Okay,
yes.
definitely
Now,
useful, Attorney Sag.
oo. Now, the hard thing with dealing with trimming down your team, aside from the legal requirements, there's an emotional component eh. Masakit magtanggal ng tao. So, ito pong tinuro ko sa inyo this afternoon, I want you guys to consider this as a last resort. Gawin na ninyo muna lahat before considering this as an option. Now, you might be asking, Attorney, ano ba yung ibang option na sinasabi mo na i-consider? Actually, mahabang usapan yan. And that's the reason why I'm coming out with a course soon. It's called Trim Your Team. Trim Your Team basically deals with 14 different remedies na pwede ninyong i-consider bago kayo magtanggal ng tao. Attorney, 14? Yes, 14. It stretches across a spectrum from light remedies to medium to heavy remedies. Yung heavy remedy, ito yung magtatanggal na tayo ng tao. Pero actually, bago ka magtanggal, ang dami pang pwedeng tignan kasi Irish na remedy. So I'm creating a course on that. That way, kung sakali mag-decide kayo to actually retrench your employees, you can be sure, parang inside yourself na ginawa ko po lahat. Lahat yan kinonsider ko. So the name of the course is Trim Your Team. It's not yet ready. I'm still trying to gauge whether there will be enough demand. If you guys are interested, I'm sending a link. Jeff, link natin is here, no? It's in the chat box. If you want to sign up for the wait list for this course, you can go to legalguide.ph/Ariva2. Okay, so that's www.legalguide.ph/Ariva2. I'm gonna post sa chat. Again, this is a wait list. Hindi pa po handa yung hindi pa po handa yung course. But the thing is, if you guys sign up right now, ito po ilalagay natin sa chat box. Okay, the link is here. Oops. Irish, kita mo? Pumasok?
Yes, Attorney.
Okay, good. So the thing is, if you sign up using Ariva's link, I will give you a special price for that because of my partnership with Ariva. You guys will be getting a substantial discount when it comes out. And I'm planning to put up certain bonuses na kasama nung course. First of all, I will have a full course on how to compute separation pay. Alam ko marami nagkakagulo dyan. Parang, Attorney, paano ba talaga to? So I'll do a mini course, isasama ko na lang doon with actual computation so that you guys get a feel for how separation pay actually works. And next, I will be giving a special course on what standards you can consider for choosing whom to retrench. So we discussed 3 ngayon, di ba? Employment status, performance, and seniority. I plan to do at least 5 and how to do it in a hybrid para at least you have a legally defensible position of how you chose to choose who gets retrenched within your team. Ayan, I hope that helps, guys. So going back, legalguide.ph/Ariva2, there's a sign-up sheet there. If you sign up today, I would know that you guys are with Ariva, and I'll be giving you a special coupon along with all of those bonuses. Okay. So Irish, I think that that wraps everything up. It's 4:30.
Attorney, can we have 2 more questions?
Sure. Sige.
Okay. So this one is from anonymous attendee because some areas are now again back to MECQ.
Yes.
One of our employees asked for approval na siya ay di muna papasok in the next 2 weeks. But the company provided staff house naman for the employees para di na sila uuwi. And yung work na naka-assign sa kanya is not possible for work from home arrangement. The management decided to disapprove the request of the employee. Question is, what if tinuloy nung employee na hindi pumasok for 2 weeks? Abol siya or can we remove the employee?
Okay.
HR can be removed.
Safest, thank you, Irish. Safest way, i-AWOL ko talaga to. Kasi kung binigay na ninyo lahat and then ayaw talaga, and you comply, I'm assuming that you guys complied with the IATF guidelines, wala na talagang excuse dapat. Kung sakaling hindi payagan ng management, I'm not seeing any excuse. Pasensya na po, but we have to balance things, di ba? Oo, natatakot kayo, pero at the same time, businesses have to keep moving on. So hindi naman pwedeng puro yung gusto lang ng empleyado kasi lahat ng negosyo malulugi, di ba? So we have to balance that out. Assuming you guys are compliant with the requirements, you can ask them to come in for work. If they don't want to, that can be grounds for AWOL.
Okay, last question. I think from Academe po siya. Attorney, in school setting, what about those teachers with existing employment contract? Is it possible to retrench them due to the decrease of enrollment amid COVID-19 pandemic? Thank you.
Okay, that's irrelevant. Okay, guys, there seems to be a misconception na, kung wala namang kontratang binigay yung employer ko, hindi ako pwedeng i-retrench. Or babalik rin ko sometimes, mga nagtatanong sa website. May kontrata ako so hindi ako pwedeng i-retrench. That's irrelevant, guys. Under the labor code, an employment contract is not one of the requirements for an employer to exercise their rights. So, whether may kontrata or wala, pwede pong maging subject to retrenchment. Okay? So, irrelevant po yun. Irrelevant. Patanggal na po sa isip natin na, kung wala namang kontrata, hindi ako subject yan. Sometimes nga, Irish, ang nagiging diskarte pa niyan. Attorney, kailangan ko ba mag-render ng 30 days pag nag-resign ako? Hindi naman ako binigyan ng kontrata. Opo. Guys, ito final nugget of wisdom. A fiscal contract is not required to be considered an employee. What matters is how you're actually being treated or ano ba talaga yung relationship ninyo. The physical contract is not a requirement. It's nice if you have it, but it's not fatal to your employment if wala. Same thing goes for retrenchment. Hindi po siya required. Yeah.
Okay, attorney, last one. Anonymous attendee, pag nag-draft po ng letter, sino po ang pipirma? Owner, corporate lawyer, HR, or manager?
Pumili po kayo. Wag lang po janitor. The labor code doesn't actually specify kung sino yung gusto ninyong papirmahin. So it's basically an exercise of management discretion whom the company authorizes to release or to sign on these kinds of memos. So ano yung mga sinabi? Corporate lawyer, correct?
Owner, HR,
owner, pwede. HR, pwede. Corporate lawyer, pwede. Sino magde-decide? Management. So kung sino po yung sabihin ng management, yun po yung tamang sagot. Wag lang po, kidding aside, wag lang po yung wala naman talagang authority. Na kaya sinabi ko, wag nyo naman ipapirma sa janitor, di ba? Parang may pumirma. Make it someone authorized. Di ba? And most probably the logical thing would be get someone who has authority over that person yung pagbibigyan natin. So possibly it can be the immediate supervisor or it can be the manager. Okay. Hope that clarifies.
Last message to our viewers. Nuggets of wisdom.
Okay. Guys, hindi porke right ninyo, basically, magkakaiba kasi yung tanong na sinagot natin this afternoon. First portion, attorney, pwede bang gawin? Pwede. Under the law, pwede. Attorney, yung sa second portion, fair. Attorney, paano ba gawin ng patas? Ganito yun. And then, attorney, paano ba gawing makatao yung yung proseso? That's the humane part. Guys, hindi pwedeng pag nag-decide tayo sa legal lang. No. It has to be all three aspects for you to be able to carry out a balanced retrenchment program. Okay, I hope you guys got the message and you treat your employees with respect and with humanity in case you choose to go through this route. That's it.
Okay, and everyone, a big hand to our speaker, Attorney Erwin Zagala. Thank you so much. We learned a lot from you today, Attorney Zag, and hope to see you soon on our next e-learning sessions. Everyone, again, Attorney Erwin Zagala. Okay,
Thank you,
and
guys.
of course, this is not yet the end of our e-learning session because I have few announcements to make. Ariva Academy would like to thank the following win-win partners: official media partner, Art Plus Magazine; digital media partners, Focus Media; Globotronics; City Advertising Ventures; Outcome; Elevate Media. For win-win partners, thank you to Brother, Faber-Castell, Glutacy, Moringa O2, KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo Tokyo, Lotus Best Cup, Boss Job, Sir Technology Inc., Finma Properties, Salary Jet, Ilawi Korea, Kittleson and Carpo Consulting, Enchanted Kingdom, Disperse, Cosmotech Philippines Inc., MindChump's virtual preschool program. To register your toddlers, please call them at 0906-486-0710 or email them at dsakanabe@mindchumps.org. Essential Safety Products PH for your personal protective equipment. For your health and safety compliance requirements, please email them at essentialsafetyph@gmail.com. And if you want to place your ads here, advertise your company, your services, your logo, have a brand exposure to thousands of viewers through FB, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Zoom, of course, email us at marketing@ariva.com.ph. Please stay on top of our insights and updates. Please stay connected. Visit us on our social media pages. Please join the Ariva Academy Facebook group, like the Ariva Academy Facebook fan page, follow the Ariva Academy LinkedIn page, and visit us on our website. It's www.ariva.com.ph. And if you missed watching the free e-learning session with Attorney Zagala and our previous e-learning sessions, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Ariva Academy and Ariva Talks. Again, it's Ariva Academy and Ariva Talks. For our upcoming online learning sessions, we would like to invite you. This will be tomorrow, Business Rescue Project, Opportunity to Reinvent. Part 1 will be Startup Mentor Me, Opportunity to Reinvent Yourself. And of course, we have invited an international global keynote speaker, Mr. Vishnu Anaparedi from Malaysia. Tomorrow, don't forget, August 4. And of course, work smart, not just hard. How to boost your productivity at work. We have invited Mr. Jonathan Yabo, the Asia's Millennial Guru, to discuss this on Friday, August 7th. How to take on greater responsibility, step up skills for non-managers, and we will be having Mr. Howell Mabalot to discuss this session, August 11, Tuesday. Don't forget. Effective technical writing and communication skills for performance excellence. We will be having Ms. Rory Sugay to discuss this session on August 12. Again, August 12, Wednesday. And of course, the 12 Employee Welfare and Fringe Benefits Virtual Forum. We have invited spokespersons from DOLE, SSS, Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth. Please do join us again, August 13. Don't forget, for HR professionals out there, August 13. Cost-effective purchasing, sourcing, procurement management, and the new business normal. This will be on Friday, August 14. The intersection of human resource and accounting departments. This will be on August 14, Friday, and we will be having Mr. Orly Tugob to discuss the session. And please do save the dates. This will be on October 26 to 30. This is Ariva's learning event, 5-day virtual journey. We would like to invite you to Asia's highly anticipated HR learning event, the Asia HRD Summit 2020, and the Philippine HR Congress 2020, Transcendence Converging People, Science, and Technology. For further details and details to register, please email us at successseminars@ariva.com.ph. And if you want to invite Attorney Sag, our other Ariva partner speakers, please do call me at 0916-695-4418 for an exclusive e-learning session for your team, for your company, please do also email me at irish.arivaacademy@gmail.com. And of course, thank you so much for being with us today. I hope that you learned a lot from Attorney Zagala. See you on our next free e-learning sessions and our upcoming learning sessions. Of course, don't forget to join us tomorrow Business Rescue Project with Vishnu Anna Paradi. Again, this is Irish Malonda Samson. In Ariva, it's all about being better. Please stay safe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.